me with another video, and y'all already know when you see that intro, that is anti-haul time. So if you guys are not familiar with my channel, this is like my 7th anti-haul. I think this is definitely number 7. I'm basically out here in these anti-haul streets, so I'm not gonna give a disclaimer. I'm not gonna give a long drawn out introduction as to why I feel like I need to do these videos. Basically, I'm just trying to get y'all to stay woke, save a little coins in your pocket, and don't fall for the crap that these beauty industries continue to push down our throats. I feel like I just did one of these videos, but you know what? They're not getting it because they're still pushing out crap. So who better than me to talk about it? Let's get started. So first up to the altar, I'm gonna need Violet Voss. I'm gonna need Violet Voss to come on up out their pew, and join us down here at the front of the church because we got some talking to do. Violet Voss is coming out with another collaboration palette. My problem with this new palette that they're coming out with is the fact that it kind of basically looks like a mixture of some of their already pre-release palettes. Now this time around they are collaborating with a blogger. I don't know how to pronounce her name, no shade at all. She's huge. I did look her up, so she's really big. I think she's got like over 1 million subscribers on Instagram, and I believe she also has a YouTube, so no shade to me not knowing her name. I just don't follow her, but I want to say it's Nicole Concealing. I could be wrong, you know what I mean, but I will definitely put it on the screen. It's not me trying to mispronounce her name. And at first when I saw the palette, because some people tagged me in it because they was like, oh Tiff, these look like your colors, which they do look like some of the colors that normally I gravitate towards, but my problem with that is those look like the same colors from the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. Now, if you guys know me, you know that I absolutely love the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. So it's no stab at Violet Voss because those are some really great shades. But how about you give us some variety? I feel like you giving us the same shades that you put in the Holy Grail palette, which were some of the shades that made their way into the Laura Lee palette, which were some of the shades that made their way into the Ride or Die palette. Like at this point, I'm not asking you to reinvent the wheel, Violet Voss, but I'm just saying switch it up. Switch it up, and by switching it up, I don't just mean slapping another beauty blogger's name on a palette and then pushing it out to us. Like really sit down to your little round table and give us something different, because I feel like we definitely deserve it. Now, if you didn't get your hands on the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, or you didn't get your hands on the Laura Lee palette, or you didn't get your hands on the Ride or Die palette, and you feel like these are colors that are suitable for you, sure, I say go ahead and get it. I do again really love my Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. I think the eyeshadows are nice. I don't think they're like the greatest eyeshadows in the world, but I definitely do think they're nice. I think it's really great to have a palette that has all of the colors that I love in it. But again, we get it. You know how to do warm tone eyeshadows. You know how to throw in a pop of color. But what else do you bring to the table? That's now what I definitely need to see from Violet Voss. What is going to make you stand out above the rest? And I don't mean slapping another beauty blogger's name on that palette. Give me something, girl. I feel like this is becoming a repeat thing in my anti-hauls, and quite frankly, I'm getting sick of talking about it. Y'all probably getting sick of hearing about it, but again, as they continue to push out crap, it is my job to call them out on it. So here we go again with Kylie Cosmetics. I feel like Kylie and her people don't take a break. Like they are consistently starting to push crap down our throats, and I don't know about y'all, but like I am so sick of it. It is one thing to put out a consistently good product, but I really don't think that Kylie and her team are staying long enough in the lab to figure out what's working, what's not working. Like y'all just gonna continue to ride off her fame, put her name on stuff and push it out and not give a darn whether it ends up being crap or not. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be crap. So she's coming out with this whole like vacation kit that's coming out with more lipsticks, it's coming out with more highlighters, and it's also coming out with the eyeshadow palette. I've never tried any of Kylie's highlighters. I've heard really horrible things about it. But for me, her highlighters just were never anything that really made me want to spend the money on them, because they're not cheap. Like, nothing Kylie does is cheap. I feel like she's basically giving us the same things as, let's just throw out a name and say ColourPop, but she's putting a higher price tag on it. Because I mean, from what I heard out in these streets is that, you know, she uses the same lab as ColourPop and they use a lot of the same things, but you know, the price difference is much higher on Kylie's end than it is on ColourPop's. And I feel like if you're gonna be continuing to attach these high behind price tags for your name, because that's really all these young girls and guys are paying for, then you really again need to sit down and start giving us something of quality. Now, I saw the eyeshadow palette. I didn't like it. Even if it wasn't Kylie's palette, I would not like it. Those are just not colors that, to me, say vacation. I mean, she threw in a yellow and she threw in a blue in there, so I don't know if we're supposed to get like tropical or something off of that, but I really didn't feel like that palette said vacation to me. It kind of said go home. I've actually picked up one of Kylie's eyeshadow palettes. I did it just because I wanted to see for myself what all the hype was about. I want to say that palette was about $45 and I just was not impressed. It was an okay palette. It was an okay palette to pay maybe $16. It was an okay palette to maybe pay $22, but anything beyond that, it's like you trying it. Girl, you trying it. I'll continue to say I just don't really support Kylie. I'm really not trying to give Kylie and her bad choice of men any of my money. But even looking beyond that, it's just the stuff that she puts out. Like, to me, it is not anything that anybody should really want to pay that price tag for, because you can definitely get these same items that she's pushing out for cheaper. I really want her and her team to just go back to the drawing board, sit down, and really start to give quality products. Because if you're going to put that price tag on it, I feel like the people who do support you definitely deserve to get something that goes along with that price tag. But child, either way, Kylie out here tripping. Did y'all see the t-shirt scandal? Her and Kendall. And Kendall's usually like the quiet one. Well, she did have that Pepsi. Y'all was dragging Kendall about that Pepsi incident, but they decided that they were going to come out with these t-shirts with like icons like Biggie, Tupac. They also did oh my goodness, Ozzy Osbourne. And they put their faces over their images. Didn't get no clearance, no nothing. Just was like, we're going to put out vintage tees and people going to spend all this money and buy it. But from what I heard, that got shut down real quick because Biggie's mom, Tupac's family, and then also Sharon Osbourne came through like, you tried it, stick to lip glosses, which is what you know, little girl. I think with all this recent mess going on that's being attached to their name, like they really just need to sit down, take a break, take a breather, go back to the drawing board, and then when you re-emerge, give us quality products and go from there. I probably still not gonna buy it, but y'all can. And then if I'm gonna talk about one Kardashian Jenner, I might as well jump right into the next one. So let's go ahead and talk about these new KKW products. Lil' Kim Kardashian West, she decided that, you know what, I cannot sit here and let my sister be the one to take all the shine. All of a sudden she's bigger than me, she's putting out all this makeup. I have got to do something to get my name out there, because I'm getting all these new butt surgeries and nobody's paying no attention because Beyonce done popped out twins. So oh my gosh, now I got to go get a surrogate and now I got to put out more makeup. Like, Kim said she is about to get her name right back out here in this industry and go tell Kylie to sit down somewhere. But Kim came out with major crap. Like, the crap that Kim came out with makes Kylie's crap look like nothing. So apparently Kim is coming out with a whole line, but she wanted to just give us like the first product to the line, and she wanted to come out with contour sticks, which I'm all about a good contour, okay? I am all about slimming the face. But what Kim did was give us the, my mama's probably watching. Ma, I need you to put this on mute because you don't need to hear me talk like this. Kim gave us these little penis looking contour sticks. She gave us these little Peter Wacker, little Vienna sausage contour sticks with a little raggedy brush on the end. It was like, bam, y'all gonna pay for this. Now ultimately what you're getting is 2 contour sticks and a little brush tool. But because the contour sticks are dual-ended, they're basically trying to say that you're getting 4 contour highlight type of shades, and then you're also getting a brush, and the kit is going to run you total $48. Girl, who cleared? Like, it wasn't nobody but Chris that could have cleared this menagerie of a mess. Once again, it was like no thought was put into it. It was just like, Kylie out here killing it in these streets. Let me hurry up and do something. Let me hurry up and slap my name on it, and then I'm gonna push it out there to the people. Like, have y'all actually been watching the videos of people using them? They've been breaking on camera as people have been using them. Bruh, I've been cracking up watching people use these things and they break. But what gets me is like people so scared to be like, oh my God, it broke. Like, they still trying to make it work with the little broke contour stick, and then want to come talking about, I think it works amazing. Bitch, was that before or after it broke on you? Just the fact alone that she thought she was gonna sell this for $48. You know, I'm not even gonna say thought, because from what I heard, it like sold out and she made like 40 something million. Like, what? Like, y'all want to be connected to the Kardashians so bad that you would spend your hard-earned money on crap? If you want a really good contour stick, let me tell you what to do. Come closer, let me tell you what to do. Go in Walgreens, go in Walmart, go in CVS, go wherever they sell Black Radiance products. Pick up one of their concealer sticks. Yes, I said concealer sticks, because Black Radiance, they cater more to deeper skin tones. So you're gonna find a lot of darker shades, which is what you're looking for in a contour. Go get you one of them concealer sticks, baby, and contour your life away for less than $5. Just in case y'all think it's a joke, I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing that I don't use myself. It comes with way more product than this, but I use it on a regular basis, so this is why mine is so small. This is less than $5. Baby, I be snatched all up for $5 or less. I wish I would. I don't care that you get in this little brush applicator. They got them same brush applicators in the dollar store, okay? I don't care that you're also getting some highlight products. Like, you can get those cheaper. I'm done with this. I'm not talking about them no more. All right, so this next item, I promise you, I still get tagged about this palette on Instagram. Like, every time y'all see it, somebody who follows me sees it, they be like, Tiff, what you think, girl? What you think? This is you. The Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I think it's called the Sunset palette. I'm 1000% sure it's called the Sunset palette. Now, let me first say, that is a beautiful palette. I am not gonna sit here and go back and forth with y'all like that palette is not pretty. The colors in that palette are absolutely gorgeous. Those are also colors that speak to my soul, which is why so many of y'all continue to tag me in that. Now, I do believe that was a limited edition palette 1, so I don't even know if you can still get your hands on it. Someone did say that they're supposed to restock it, but I don't really know for sure, because the last I checked, I want to say it was sold out, but I've heard it's going to come back into restock. Y'all already know how I feel about the Natasha Denona shadows. I've heard from everybody how buttery they are, how creamy they are, how it's like little angels walking across your eyelids when you apply it with. Okay, well, nobody said that, but I'm just saying, like, this is how y'all try to build up this palette to be. Boo. I'm not paying $129 for nobody eyeshadow palette. Jesus himself can decide to come bless somebody's makeup lab and come out with a glory hallelujah palette. And if he decided that he was going to charge $129, and I love the Lord, I love God, I'm not going to pay that. I'm just going to be like, look, Jesus, I'm not going to be able to do it. You know how much I make. You know them checks. You are almighty. You see everything. You know how much money I'm bringing in. You out here turning water into wine, but you mean to tell me you can't give me that palette for free? Like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. That is a lot of money to spend towards an eyeshadow palette. I don't care how great the quality is. The quality is not $129 great. I just can't. But the good news is that so many companies are now trying to actually dupe that palette. ColourPop just recently released their Yes Please palette, which looks like this right here, that is supposed to be a dupe. I haven't played around with this yet, so I can't really tell you guys how this palette holds up, but it was $16. So $16 compared to $129 if it works. Yes, please. Sephora is also, oh my goodness, listen. If y'all ever wanted to do anything for me in life, not that you have to, but if you ever wanted to, that new Sephora palette, baby, I am going to get my hands on that thing any way I can. That palette looks amazing. The price range is right. Sephora has some really good shadows. Like, I'm so here for it. So you really don't have to worry about going out and spending that much money, because again, companies are now trying to come out with dupe for that palette. But even if nobody came out with no dupe for that palette, I wouldn't be able to tell y'all how that palette holds up, because your girl's not spending $129 on nobody palette. I'm just not. Alright guys, so that is it for this anti-haul, my anti-haul number 7. As long as these makeup companies continue to push crap down our throat, I will be right here to continue to call them out on their bull crap. So let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you think of the items I showed. Let me know if these are things that you maybe have already picked up, and if you like them, feel free to let us know that you like them down below. Or if you picked it up and you didn't like it, let us know that as well. Or if these are things that you have on your list as well for what you're not spending your coin on because you woke, let us know that too. But until next time, bye YouTube.